All right, everybody. Hey, Bridgerland Dolgoff, Conscious of Economics and Urban Farm Projecto. Don't forget I have a radio show Saturdays, Revolution Radio, freedomslips.com. Look at my website, coe-llc.com, and look for the Carrying Stones and Digging Holes radio show page, and it'll have the links where you can listen live or check out some archives. All right. Anyway, I kind of wanted to post something because the last year I've been kind of working on two interesting processes. One is making biochar, and the other one is getting mycelium blooms. And that's kind of like the Cadillac. So how do I know that I have created really good soil? As if I start getting mycelium blooms. Now, I have used manure, different types of manures with wood chips, all different kinds of wood chips, mixing it, with like dirt or sand, into a soil. And then you just water the poop out of it until it starts to bloom. And this time around, I actually used 70% biochar, some sand, and also there's been a whole bunch of mulch, wood mulch. I got tree bark. A lot of it's cottonwood too. So I wasn't sure I'd get a mycelium bloom, but supposedly rule of thumb is all trees have some type of mushroom, fungus, and whether you can see that on them or not, or you have mushrooms in your area, supposedly you can get a bloom. Now, once the mycelium blooms, that tells you that the mycelium is actually rooting under. So you never want to till that because it would destroy the mycelium that's underneath, which is the communication system. Plus the mycelium eats radiation. It loves heavy metals, eats them right up. And so you want, mycelium blooms in your soil. And the only way you can do that is by making your own soil. So I just want to show you guys my unbelievable, enormous mycelium bloom. Okay, hold on. All right, let's walk out to the garden. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, here's my biochar. Actually, this was the 8th pile of stuff I've burnt on property. And I always water it every day because having loose biochar, ash is like glass to the lungs. So you never want that stuff to be moving airborne. And so biochar, here's my garden. So you can tell like I've been adding, I'm adding biochar. So I'm just layering biochar with mulch, small mulch. The small mulch I'm keeping, and adding to the garden bed. And then I'm covering it with biochar and then some sand on top. I just watered this today because I'm going to start adding to it. So I try to water it quite a bit. Anyway, so I've got my fence too. So also the other thing too is because I'm cleaning this property up, I had to figure out ways to get rid of the biochar. So even, if I'm not going to be here long term and they, find a renter after it's all cleaned up or whatever, these piles of biochar, because like this is 2 different piles that I've merged together, but I've had 8 huge piles of charcoal. I mean, you can't drag that stuff around your house, let it go airborne. So I had to do something with it to get rid of it because you don't want black soot everywhere. So I decided to do a garden bed layer. So I got the largest mycelium bloom I've ever had in building garden beds, which tells me that this garden bed is going to be bomb. It is going to be growing, just insert seeds and have superfood. So anyway, I want to show you my mycelium bloom. And a bloom is a flower, and with mycelium, a mushroom is the bloom, is the flower. So it tells me that I've got all kinds of mycelium developing, and wait till you see this monster of a mushroom. Never seen a mushroom this size in Nevada here in the desert, but look at that guy. You can totally see him in there in the soil. He's just freaking amazing. Amazing. Look at that guy. Where is he? Oh, there he is. That's a close-up. Look at him popping out of that soil. Yeah. So look how thick his base is. It's just mind-blowing. So anyway, we'll come out. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Anyway, just incredible. So that tells me, like, I'm becoming the queen of soil making from nothing. I take stuff I find and make soil out of it, and it's just unbelievable. Okay, everybody, have a great day. Grow food.